Good morning, everyone. This is my third video on the Minolta FD-7. This is the instrument I meant to show you. I wanted to show you how this instrument is used to measure any kind of color in reflective mode. I'm not sure I'm going to get to illuminance mode later. Right now, this third video I'm doing, hopefully I've upgraded my video capabilities. I have my Nikon D810 mounted on a tripod, and I'm filming in video mode, and I even went as far as focusing on the screen on the camera itself with the magnifying glass. I saw this technique demonstrated on YouTube. I wasn't aware that I could do this, so here I go. This is my faithful, it's actually a P2P 51 target for doing G7 methodology. And the important thing is that using the instrument in the field, on the press, one would instruct or direct the pressman to increase the density until these three colors here, the cyan, magenta, and yellow, and the black, and the red, green, and blue are within range of a target set of color specification. So let me take the instrument in my hand, and I wanted to show you how this instrument is so light. It's unbelievable light. It's crazy light. But here, first thing I'm going to do, even though I'm not going to be able to show you what's going on the screen because it's not easy to read, is I'm going to get to the calibration screen. So I believe I have to do this through the option. Let me put on my glasses if I can find them. Of course, they're upstairs, so I'm not going to be able to get to the calibration. So this is the calibration plate supplied with the instrument. You couple the two, and you press a button, and it calibrates the instrument. So never mind the calibration step for this time. I think you've seen it from the other videos, and it's not all that spectacular. So here's what I want to do. I want to be able to get to measure the cyan over here. So all I do is I use the target here, the aperture, and I place this on the area I want to measure, and then I'm going to depress the head like that, and you saw the light flash quickly underneath here. And then I'm going to move it over to the magenta, and I can note the numbers here at the top. If the numbers are not what I want, then I can tell the pressman to do something differently, or if I'm not unpressed and it's too sad, it's too bad, it's too late. Now notice that the instrument here is plugged into the USB port of my computer. It doesn't have to be the case, and I unplug it now, and you heard it from the Windows or my PC that it's unplugged. So I'm going to plug it back in for some, and you heard it from my PC. Now what you can't see here, and as I'm going to try to show it, but there's a little symbol that comes up at the top, and the symbol shows that the instrument is charging. So that's the idea. The idea is you move around and you measure areas like so. It's very lightweight. If I was to measure this whole chart as I used to do I've done in the past, I'd start by number 1 here, place the head there, and then move off to the second one, and must have not plug it in all the way in. It has to be plugged in all the way in. There's a tendency, maybe it's this wire, but I really have to plug it in all the way in. So that's the first way to do it. You capture measurements like that interactively, and you note them, or you do what you want with it Then you can switch measurement mode like I indicated in the previous video. You can switch to density or other colorimetric mode. So I'm gonna pause the video now because the next step is I want to show you how the capture, how the measurement can be captured inside the computer.